As Tim Steiden likes to go to South America a lot to scout players, I thought I would virtually go to South America as well and scout players through my extensive knowledge. And the next name is a name that people are somewhat familiar with. It might be actually because AFC Bournemouth attempted to sign this guy, and when his name was linked, it was going to be described as something of a world-class signing for Bournemouth. That's how big this name was. This young man is one of the brightest talents in South America, and I kid you not. His name is Óscar Zambrano. Óscar Zambrano plays in his native Ecuador for LDU Quito. A 20-year-old, he is a midfielder who is gaining a lot of attention from scouts in Europe, mainly Spain and Italy. Scouts in England haven't really looked into him too much. I'm not sure if it's because of where he plays. It's sometimes a determining factor. But other than that, he's very impressive. I mentioned Onyedika in a previous video. I think it was in my last scout report, actually. I did say him. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Onyedika was my last scout report. Zambrano is in my top 3 defensive midfielder targets for us to sign this summer. Lopetegui wants to sign players to decrease the overall average age of the squad. A 20-year-old would really help to do that, especially in our midfield. Zambrano has played for LDU Quito since he was 14 years old, and he made his debut for the club in 2022. He's won a league title and a Copa Sudamericana, having won both last season, and he plays international football for Ecuador's under-20 team as well. I've got a lot of notes about this guy because he's someone that deserves to be spoken about in a high capacity. He's possibly considered one of the world's most highly rated young players right now. It's not even an exaggeration. He's described as a midfield dynamo with defensive steel. I gather that he's quite a lively and energetic player with good tactical and positional intelligence. He's somebody who has a lot of energy just within him, and he's always moving around, both on and off the ball. He's a physically commanding midfielder who likes to get up in players' faces and turn over the ball. He closes down players and attempts to get the ball back all the time, always scanning around to see what he can do next. He does commit fouls this way, though, so that's going to be something that needs a bit of work on. He stays deep most of the time and allows other midfielders to advance. This is how he helps out his teammates. He provides the necessary passes when need be and cleans up where need be, while also getting forward to help out his midfielders if need be. He's a real team player in that sense, and he helps midfielders to advance by making them go forward so he can stay back. Energy is something I want in this West Ham team, especially our defensive midfield position. Declan Rice showed a lot of energy. If we can get a defensive midfielder or even like a central midfielder, because he can play both roles, by the way, into this team, we might have someone who can really push the ball higher up. Signing another centre midfielder would probably mean Thomas Souček or James Ward-Prowse leave. That's the only downside to this. Óscar Zambrano is a name that I think you will hear about, if not this summer, next summer, because he'll get a big move.